reaching and recording here. All right, cool. Wonderful, fantastic. I'm a sweaty mess. All right. Ooh. Hey there, it's BoardGameDave, and today we're doing something a little bit different for the channel. This is the Mid-Year Board Game Challenge Tag 2025 challenge thing created by Rolling Reggie, and I've been tagged this year by the wonderful and lovely and funny Dwayne and Alicia over at Blackboard Gaming. Of course, links to all these wonderful creators in the description down below. In the past, I've also been tagged by Billy Indiana as well as Reggie himself. So this year, I'm finally participating in this mid-year review tag challenge. Now, if you'd like to participate yourself and you're seeing this video, consider yourself officially tagged, and you don't have to have a big fancy YouTube channel like I do. Just copy and paste the questions. They're down in the description, or just answer the questions down in the comments. As far as I know, to my knowledge, I'm still responding to every single comment on this channel. So I will get back to you if you answer these questions. I'd love to hear your takes on these questions as we look back at the first half of this year. By the way, just some really quick stats. So from January 1st to June 30th this year, I logged 166 plays of 54 different games. Now, of course, I'm using BG stats to log all of these plays, which is a lifesaver. There's no way I would remember all of the games or even half of the games I played this year without that app. So I'm using BG stats to kind of recollect some of the games I played this year so far. All right, let's get to the questions. Number one is, what is your favorite game so far this year that I've played, presumably? Now I've got two big heavy hitters, two whoppers here. I think my favorite game I played in 2025 so far is Galactic Cruise. Now, I have talked about this game a lot on this channel, and it is just superbly phenomenal and astounding. It's a worker placement game. It's so deeply thematic. It's heavy, it's crunchy, it's a long game, but I somehow don't mind it because it's so fun and satisfying and fulfilling. Even though I think the last time I played, I had a miserable experience because I was playing so poorly, but it is a fantastic game. It's a worker placement game, like I said. You are building this engine, you're crafting these rockets, you're advertising to different clientele, sending the rockets into space, and gaining money and acclaim and prestige and all these things on this enormous board. It's just gorgeous, and it's organized so well, and Galactic Cruise has been a stunner. But my number two, very close runner-up, is Black Forest by Uwe Rosenberg, sort of a successor to Glass Road. This is an extremely phenomenal game, right up my alley. Another worker placement game where you've got this sort of map, path, village crafting, not really, mechanism going on where you are traveling to these different spots in this town, village, and you can kind of swap these different townsfolk around from village to village, so you can kind of customize the spaces that you need to go and build these buildings to convert things, get one-time benefits and scoring buildings, and it is just so much fun. I love Black Forest so much. So those are my top two favorite games I played in 2025. This light is so bright, right? Oh my gosh. We had water in our basement, so I had to move stuff around, so my lighting setup got a little bit wonky. That's better. Maybe. No, it's not better. Number two is, what is your most played game? And again, I have a two-part answer here. My most played game by time spent playing is chess, which I know is going to come as a shocker to probably a lot of you. I played chess a lot as a kid with my brother and my dad. I was even in the chess club, I remembered, randomly in middle school, I think, but I barely played chess since. And then recently my brother-in-law kind of got me back into it, and my sister-in-law's boyfriend, and kind of retaught it to Hannah, and we played a whole bunch of chess, of all things, at the beginning of this year. So that's the game I spent the most time playing so far this year. But the game that I played the most times, the most by times played, is a game called Spicy, a fantastic bluffing small little card game, which we'll talk about a little bit later, but it's just fantastic. But we'll come back to Spicy. Question number three is, what was your biggest surprise? And I've got a really quick three-part answer. Chess was really surprising, just how much I got back into it and how much Hannah enjoys playing chess with me. Also, a game by the wonderful Stacy Hampton, who I met at Level Up Retreat. She made her own first game ever. It's called Ironworks Melt, Mold, and Master, and I'll show you some B-roll here of the game, but it was just such a stunning worker placement, sort of Lacerda inspired, heavy thematic Euro, and it was just a blast. And I had no idea what to expect going into it, but this prototype really, really, truly impressed me. So I'm excited to see kind of how this game evolves going forward. Great job to Stacey Hampton, aka Stacey Everdell. Awesome job with this game. And my other surprise was this game called Comic Hunters, which is a very thematic game about collecting comics and getting like, I'm not a big comics guy, but like first editions and rare collector's versions and different art covers and things. And it's not a theme. I'm not a DC Marvel person. I have no interest in superheroes and things. And somehow just the mechanisms of the game and how much this theme just really oozed through the mechanisms. I was really impressed with Comic Hunters, and I'm really glad I played it, and that was a big surprise to me. Number 4 is what game's production / art impressed you the most, and I gotta go back to Galactic Cruise, which, holy smokes, has just unbelievably lovely artwork by Ian O'Toole, one of my favorite artists around. Amazing graphic design, super clear iconography, an astoundingly amazing rulebook that I absolutely love. And it's one of the most organized, satisfying organizer things I've ever seen. Here's a picture to show you, but even underneath these player containers, everything is put away so nicely. And the rulebook is one of maybe my favorite rulebook ever. It's just done so well. So again, the team knocked it out of the park. As a small honorable mention, Spicy also, for the small little card game, has these gorgeous like holographic cards. People always comment on how nice these cards look on the back, but also the front of them, there's just these tigers or cheetahs or tigers that are eating these spicy foods and having a rough time with it. The art is just so charming and nice and great card quality and all that. So Spicy has some really, really nice cards as well. Number 5, what has been your most reliable introductory card game? The most successful game I've been teaching people lately has been Flip 7. I've played this a whole lot this year. I've taught a bunch of new people, a lot of family members, extended family, and it's always been a hit. It's a very simple push your luck game. Kind of has a blackjack feel to it. Here's a picture for you. And I think that every time I've taught the game, somebody in the group has gone out and bought their own game. Like I taught my dad at one point, and then he bought a copy, and then he taught his brother-in-law, and then he bought a copy, and then I taught my father-in-law, and then he's going out to buy a copy. So it's one of those games. It's super cheap. It's like $8. It's just nice to throw in your backpack and teach people. It plays 3+ to, I don't know, 10, 12 people, and it's just super fast and super fun. Highly recommend Flip 7. Number 6, what game do you want to get off of your shelf of shame in the second half of this year? Now for me, I'm very proud of the fact I only have one game unplayed in my entire 100+ game collection, and that game is right here. It's Yokohama, the reprint, which is unfortunately it's open and organized, but has not been played, and for a very specific reason. So Yokohama is a reprint of the older Yokohama game, but they made, Synapsis Games made this gorgeous, wonderful reprint with these teeny tiny microscopic meeples, but it is beautiful, just this gorgeous reprint of this game. Now, the reason I haven't played it yet is because I wanted to get the premium tokens for this game, and they've been sold out forever, for like going on 6 months, I think. So I've been sitting at this game. I do not want to play it until I've got these premium tokens. It comes with metal coins that are super nice, and I cannot get a hold of these tokens, and I refuse to play this game until I have the tokens. So Synapsis Games, what are you doing? You gotta get those premium tokens reprinted because I am dying to play this game and I can't. So yes, please get on that. Number 7, which game from 10+ years ago did you discover this year? I think there's only one for me, and it's called No Thanks. Now, my aunt-in-law asked me to teach this game to the extended family, having never played this game, but I did. Well, I played it on BGA, actually. It's a really simple game where you either take a card or put a chip to forgo that card, and basically you get a penalty based on the number of card. You don't want the 35 because it's like negative 35 points. Anyways, super simple game. It's from 2004. But it holds up. It's a pretty good game. Now, Assyria 2nd edition, which is around here somewhere, is just came out this year, but it is a reprint of a 2009 game, the original Assyria, which I played on Board Game Arena although I don't really count that, but it has been fun to check out Assyria second edition and compare it with the original, and it has a very different feel than the original, but the second edition is phenomenal, and I think you can still late pledge it, and it's really, really, really good. So just recommend this to you. I did a solo playthrough on the channel if you want to go find that. And number 8, which anticipated releases are you the most excited about for the rest of this year? Honestly, I don't really know. I'm not a big hype man for a lot of new games that come out. I am a little bit curious about Vantage, which seems to have just released from Stonemaier Games. It's interesting to me. 1 to 6 players, cooperative kind of storytelling, adventure sort of game. I don't know if it's my cup of tea, but I'm interested because it's a Stonemaier game and it looks really nice. So there's that. But more than that, I think I'm excited about the achievements expansion for Galactic Cruise. Now, I did get a free copy of Galactic Cruise for previewing the game, but I didn't opt into paying for the expansions, and I kind of regret it. And achievements expansion is coming out in 2026 or maybe later this year. Either way, I think the Kickstarter is up and running, so I'm curious to check out the expansion. Will I back it? I don't know, but I am curious to see what's going to be included in it. And there is one more slightly self-aggrandizing bonus question, which is, what is your personal favorite video that you've posted to your channel? Now, this is a tricky one, but I did recently post my review of the LaserOx insert for Black Forest, which I don't know if I can show you safely, but it is gorgeous, it's amazing, it's wonderful, and I feel like I did a pretty good job with that video, with just B-roll and other stuff like that. So you should check that out if you're interested in inserts that look good and smell good and function really well and are fantastic to put together. And beyond that, the first video I posted this year was a look back at 2024, kind of like this video, like the games I played the most and liked the most and liked the least and stuff like that. So I really thought that was a fun and interesting video as well. If you want to check out that video, both of those videos, you can click here or here, and don't forget that you can answer these questions in the comments. And if you subscribe to the channel, you will see next week that I'm posting a video reviewing quickly these 3 games that you can teach within a minute, and I will prove it to you next week. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And my battery's about to die, so I better say have a wonderful week, take care, and happy gaming. Goodbye.